Okay, so I want to quickly show you a tool that is going to help you get really clear on who your ideal client is, or who your target audience is. And Facebook has this tool already, and it is available to you for free, and all you have to do is get on there and learn as much as you can about your target audience. Your target audience is so critical. Like, truly understanding your target audience is going to be so critical in the rest of your business as you craft marketing content, um, and try to get people to buy your product. So let's get right into it. Let's see. And you know that Facebook has a lot of people. It has a lot of people online all the time. It Facebook also owns Instagram, so this is going to be combined data from both Instagram and Facebook. And it is so helpful. You think you know enough about your audience, and you're going to be surprised at how much you're going to learn about them in just a few minutes. To get started, you want to go to business.facebook.com/ads/ads hyphen insights. You don't necessarily need the people one. So I'm going to go ahead and take us there. So take this part out. So this is the Facebook audience insight. When you first get on here, it is going to show you this. You can look at people that are connected to your page, but I want to look at everyone on Facebook because I'm trying to show you how to learn about all the people that could potentially be your target audience. Okay, so I'm going to hit on this. And right now I do not have any selections other than age. So oh, by the way, if you do not have a Facebook business page, you are going to need one or an ads account before you can see this information. So that's going to be your number one step. I apologize for not mentioning that ahead of time. If you do not know how to create an ads account or a business page, I may have a video for that. So look for my other videos or just search YouTube for how to do that. So once you get on here, right now, this is the country. I can go ahead and take that out. If I take that out, and now I have the age of 18 and above, and all genders, no interest, nothing more. And it tells me that there is 1 billion people, right? There's 1 billion people on Facebook that are over the age of 18, basically. So we need to start narrowing that down, right? So you can already tell there's 44% women, 56% men. 38% are single, 16% are in a relationship, 4% are engaged, and 43% in marriage. He goes on to tell you all those different things, all right? So we obviously want to narrow this down. This is where understanding your target audience really comes in handy. So where does your target audience live? So for me, I'm going to say the United States. As you can see, that brings this down to 150 million to 200 million people. All right, so let's drill down further. I'm going to put my age, and I'm going to put 25 to 35. and there is 50 to 60 million people that fits that. So I'm going to knock this out. I'm going to say women, and it takes the number down, 35 million to 30 million. Okay. Now, what do you know about your target audience? What is one thing that you know about your target audience? So, I'm going to say that my target audience is interested in business coaching. So, I'm going to do business coaching. I don't think that is. Hold on. Let's do entrepreneurship, for example. My target audience is interested in entrepreneurship. All right. Okay. That tells me there is 6 million to 7 million people. Obviously, 55% are women and 45% are men, but I chose women here. So for that age group, there's 91% of people on women on Facebook that are interested in entrepreneurship fit my age perfectly, my age group perfectly. So you can go ahead and add more things that you know that your audience is interested in. So if they are pages that they typically are connected to, you can go, you can kind of say people connected to my page. So I can kind of select that, or I can say people that are not connected to my page, right? I can drill down further depending on what I know about my target audience. I can say, okay, they are single or not, or I can put education level. I can add as many things as I can think of. I want to add marketing to mine. If I add marketing, it brings that number to 10 million to 15 million. 10 to 15 million people fit that interest. So what I learned from this is that most of these people are married, 45% of them, and 69% of them have a college degree. And then 32% of them are in sales, 34% of them are in administrative services. I can learn all this information about them and go ahead and say see all, and I can just go drill down as much as I need to. Now I can look at what other pages they're like. I'm going to remove the marketing. I feel like it's skewing my numbers. So I'm going to go to page likes. And this is going to tell me the type of pages that they like. So they like this comedian. They like websites like this. This is just the random things that they like. Well, the top categories of things that they like. These are the actual pages that they like. For whatever reason, a lot of them like Urban Decay cosmetics. They love Charlotte Russe and apparently Pampers. But this is just, the information that you can get and learn about your audience. They love Ulta Beauty. Now, the way that I would use this, for example, is because that they love these things. You can actually use this in your content. So you can talk about this. You can say, hey, check out this Urban Decay cosmetic that I bought, because you know that a lot of them like that stuff. So it would immediately catch their attention. So you can go to location and you can kind of see, because I already selected my country here, it tells me where majority of them live in. Also, these are just the different cities that they live in. But if I didn't have, like I said, I selected the United States, so it's only going to show me that. Top languages is going to show me what they speak. Obviously, United States English is 91%. But these are just things that you can learn. You can go to activity, and this is my favorite. Under activity, you would see, so check this out. In the last 30 days, they have clicked on 42 ads, right? They obviously are very active with ads. So if you're creating ads, these people have got you. You can learn all these different things, but check this down here. 39% of those people that I selected use desktop and mobile combined. 0.4% use desktop. This audience is not on desktop computers. They're not using desktop computers. So if you're running an ad and your ad is showing to news feed, like the desktop news feed, these people aren't going to see it because they're barely there. But look at their mobile. 61% of them are on the phone. So you want to make sure you're catching them on the stories, in news feed, mobile news feed, wherever else, Instagram stories, wherever you can find them. And then look at this. 64% of them are using iPhone. So the reason why this is important is if you're creating your marketing content, so like I create a lot of my marketing content, I actually use like iPhone. So if I want to have a phone in it, the person always uses iPhone. That's because I know that those people are mostly on iPhone. Now, if majority of your users were Android users, you probably want to replace that phone with Android. Again, you want to speak your target audience language. So, you can see the rest of this information. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you that. And if you're ready, you've narrowed this down as far as you want to narrow it down. If I'm going to go ahead here, I'm going to say I want them to be single, have a college education, work as a makeup artist. I don't know if that's a thing that's going to come up. I can just keep narrowing it down as much as I want. If they're parents, can select all that. Once you have all that information, then you just want to go ahead and hit create ad, and then use that information to build your ad. All right, I hope that this was helpful. I will see you next time.